Yeah, so if you're raising hundreds of thousands typically to maybe a million or a few million, there's different there's different categories of funding, right? There's like tens of thousands, and then there's like 100 to like a million or maybe a few million, and then there's millions up to 10 or so, and then you get to the tens of millions and beyond that. But when you're in the lowest bracket there, the tens of thousands, a lot of funding competitions, friends and family is a really common way to find that kind of money.
And you have no revenue at that point, obviously.
Typically, you don't.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah,
We
that's what I'm
certainly
saying. You
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, we had to develop the technology for many years with a lot of engineers before we could reach revenue. There's obviously a new age of direct to consumer and online businesses that can help you get to revenue quicker, which is obviously a really good thing if you can do that. But once you get to the hundreds of thousands of dollars range, up to a million or so, there's several angel investment groups throughout the country that you can approach that have mostly groupings of high net worth individuals that are willing to write checks of tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands each. And they're usually collectives of people that will evaluate deals together and then go in as a group. And so I worked with different angel groups. I worked with strategics. So once our technology was on Shark Tank and was seen, there was different companies who approached us who knew that they wanted the technology. And so when I say strategics, I'm talking about companies that we could partner with that are investing strategically so they can ultimately use our technology and gain an advantage in the market. And so we were able to raise money through strategics as well at that phase.
So in the angel group community or just other high net worths that you came across, given that you really had some period of time before you were going to be in revenue, and you had a lot of product risk, technology risk, what was your pitch? Like, how did you raise money? What did you
What
focus
was the proof
on?
points to get them to write a check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so for me, the the whole journey, there's always sort of a threshold of proof points that you need to convince somebody to give you something, in this case, money. And so I've always tried to build the business in a way that there's milestones that we can hit that would make us fundable at whatever stage we're at. And so one of the fundable milestones at that time, back in sort of the Shark Tank days, was we had to deal with the company Nomad that I mentioned before, who was a top 20 Shopify website, direct consumer electronic company. And so we were able to use the contract that we had with them, that relationship, to show investors that we had market traction. And then we had ongoing conversations with different, again, strategics who are really interested in the technology that told us as long as we can get the thing working and into a market viable place, then they would purchase it and ship it to their customers. And so it was really the blend of the business or the biz dev proof points and the demo that we built that, if you looked at it again for a short period of time, appeared to work pretty well.